I'd had to match my underwear and my shoes to your rosy red cheeks today.
Rick, did you just miss what he said?
What? It makes ice cream.
Chumley, the fan favorite from Pawn Stars, has always been a larger-than-life personality. But his latest legal drama has taken everyone by surprise. How did this beloved reality star, who's known for his charming antics and unique flair, end up in such a shocking situation? From controversies within the Pawn Stars cast to a messy police search, let's dive into the unexpected twists and turns that have defined Chumley's recent journey. Early life. Austin Lee Russell, better known as Chumley from the popular reality TV series Pawn Stars, has become a beloved figure known for his charm, humor, and keen eye for quirky collectibles. Although he joined the show 5 years after it first took off, Chumley's rise to fame and financial success is a true reflection of his hard work and distinctive character. Growing up in Las Vegas, Nevada, Chumley earned his nickname from his father, inspired by the walrus sidekick from the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo. This playful nickname, Chumley, stuck with him throughout his life, capturing his friendly personality and sharp wit, making him popular with those around him.
Well, I thought I had my wallet here, but I left my wallet at my house. I thought I was in my car. Anyways, could I borrow 20 bucks?
As he transitioned into adulthood, this nickname would become more than just a childhood label. It would define his on-screen persona on Pawn Stars. Chumley's television journey began in 2009, when the History Channel launched Pawn Stars, a show that offers a glimpse into the daily happenings at the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, owned by Rick Harrison. Initially working behind the scenes, Chumley's magnetic personality and knack for bringing laughter soon propelled him to a prominent role on the show. Despite not being part of the original cast, his role expanded over time, largely due to his close bond with Rick Harrison, who has always treated him like a son. Pawn Stars run. Earning $1,000 per episode from Pawn Stars, Chumley quickly leveraged his burgeoning fame into a diverse array of business ventures and personal pursuits. His net worth today is estimated to be around $5 million, a testament to his successful expansion beyond the pawn shop. This wealth is evident in his lifestyle choices, including his impressive collection of classic cars, such as the Rolls-Royce Phantom and Cadillac Escalade. His passion for shoes is also noteworthy, boasting a collection of over 200 pairs that highlight his affinity for style and luxury. Chumley's interests extend well beyond material possessions. He is an avid collector of pinball machines, video games, and Pokemon cards, reflecting his eclectic tastes and entrepreneurial spirit. His diverse hobbies not only enrich his personal life, but also contribute to his broader public persona. However, Chumley's rise to fame hasn't been without its setbacks. In the competitive world of antiques and collectibles, he's faced criticism for occasionally purchasing counterfeit items. A notable example was a misrepresented Gibson guitar, which brought some negative attention. Despite these challenges, Chumley's humility and willingness to learn from his mistakes have endeared him to fans worldwide. His ability to laugh at himself and address his flaws with grace has solidified his reputation as a relatable and beloved figure in reality TV. Chumley's talent for spotting valuable items extends beyond the pawn shop. As a dedicated sneakerhead, he can quickly distinguish between authentic and fake Jordans. His expertise also spans unique collectibles, such as samurai swords and rare bicycles. One memorable episode of Pawn Stars showcased his knack for bold trades when he swapped 3 samurai swords for $3,800, unaware that they were actually worth over $13,000.
Well, as a package, you're looking at about $13,000 for all 3.
This misstep, though costly, highlighted his positive attitude and willingness to take risks, earning him admiration from viewers. Outside of Pawn Stars, Chumley has explored various ventures with notable success. During the show's 8th season, he purchased a Bowden Spacelander bike for $8,700, a rare item valued around $20,000, demonstrating his commitment to investing in unique and valuable objects. His bold investment strategies continue to captivate fans and underscore his entrepreneurial drive. Chumlee's business acumen extends into retail as well. Alongside his brother Sage Russell, he launched a candy shop that features nostalgic treats such as candy cigarettes and Razzles. This venture reflects his personal tastes and a keen understanding of consumer demand, making it a popular destination for locals and tourists. There have even been hints at a potential spin-off series centered on his candy business, showcasing his ambition to branch out beyond Pawn Stars.
We're short a little bit of candy right now because our order's a day late and we had a really busy week last week, so.
Despite these new ventures, Chumlee remains dedicated to the show that launched his career, balancing his various pursuits with loyalty to the program. Even in the face of challenges, such as Rick Harrison's decision to close his neighboring business, Chumlee's candy shop has thrived due to its prime location and his enduring popularity. As Chumlee's fame continues to rise, his Las Vegas home became a focal point of a police investigation, an event that significantly impacted his public image. Despite these trials, Chumlee's resilience and adaptability ensure that he remains a prominent and influential figure in the world of reality TV and beyond. The police search. In March 2016, Chumlee's life took a dramatic turn when Las Vegas police executed a search warrant at his home. The investigation began with a focus on a sexual assault allegation, but quickly escalated to a more severe situation. During the search, authorities discovered a shocking array of firearms and medication. The arsenal included handguns, revolvers, rifles, and shotguns, many of which were stored in a secure vault within Chumlee's residence. In addition to these weapons, officers found medication, along with paraphernalia and currency contaminated with its residue. This cash was uncovered in various locations around the house, including the infamous Chum Chum room, which also featured a dance pole.
Austin Russell, better known as Chumlee, is in jail tonight.
The discovery of such a significant amount of contraband was a stark contrast to Chumlee's lighthearted TV persona. The initial reluctance of Chumlee to allow officers access to his vault underscored the gravity of the situation. He claimed that the firearms and marijuana were for personal use, but this assertion conflicted with legal restrictions prohibiting abusers from possessing firearms. As a result, law enforcement seized the items, leading to a complex legal situation. Chumlee faced serious charges, including felony weapon possession and medication offenses. This legal battle significantly impacted his public image, with extensive media coverage scrutinizing every aspect of his personal and professional life. His lawyer, David Chesnoff, mounted a vigorous defense, but the situation remained dire. To navigate the legal challenges more strategically, Chumlee opted for a plea bargain. By pleading guilty to reduced charges, felony weapon possession, he aimed to avoid a prison sentence.
He said he plans to plead guilty to a felony and a gross misdemeanor.
The plea deal included several conditions. Chumlee was required to undergo probation, attend counseling, and forfeit the seized firearms. This agreement marked a pivotal moment in his journey toward accountability and efforts to repair his reputation. Despite the legal and personal setbacks, Chumlee's decision to address the charges head-on and seek a resolution demonstrated his commitment to overcoming the challenges and moving forward with his life. Legal battles of the Pawn Stars crew. Rehabilitation was certainly on Chumlee's mind, but he wasn't the only Pawn Stars personality to find himself in legal trouble. Corey Big Hoss Harrison also had his own run-ins with the law that caught the public's attention. Back in 2011, Corey got into hot water after a bar brawl at Murray's Saloon and Eatery in Big Bear Lake, California. What started as a heated argument between Corey and another patron escalated, drawing the attention of a security guard and a sheriff's deputy. When they attempted to break up the altercation, Corey ended up shoving both the deputy and the guard, which landed him in the Big Bear Lake jail. He was charged with battery and resisting arrest, spending a few hours behind bars to sober up before being released. According to Corey's lawyer, the police had requested an apology, but Corey refused, standing by his belief that he hadn't done anything wrong. But Corey's troubles didn't end there. Fast forward to 2021, and he was once again making headlines, this time for trashing a rented RV. Corey had rented a 37-foot RV from William Villa through the rental service RV Share, planning to use it as an office during a 3-day trip to the California desert. However, the situation quickly deteriorated when Corey returned the RV 6 days later in a state of utter disarray.
As Harrison was swerving while driving a truck near Maine and Charleston.
Villa, the RV owner, was shocked by the damage. The exterior of the RV was beaten up, the awning was missing, and the inside was a disaster zone. Photos revealed smashed eggs on the floor, vodka bottles strewn about, and sand covering nearly everything. Wires had been yanked out, and dirty towels were left lying around. The extent of the damage was staggering, with repair costs estimated between $20,000 and $30,000. Villa shared his story, explaining that when he first met Corey to deliver the RV, he hadn't recognized him. Corey had been courteous, and the rental agreement went off without a hitch. But things started going wrong when Corey's assistant called to inform Villa that the RV wouldn't be returned on time. Days went by, and Villa was informed that the RV had been in an accident with an ATV. When the RV finally made its way back to Villa's storage facility, it was nearly unrecognizable. Villa attempted to get compensation for the damages, but Corey refused to pay. To make matters worse, the insurance coverage through RV Share had lapsed, and Corey denied responsibility for the damage. Villa's frustration was palpable as he explained how the incident forced him to cancel 10 reservations, severely impacting his business, which was already struggling due to the effects of COVID-19. While Chumley and Corey were dealing with their legal woes, Rick Harrison wasn't without his own challenges at the pawn shop. One of Rick's most significant blunders involved what seemed like a straightforward diamond transaction. A well-dressed man walked into the shop, presenting what appeared to be a collection of high-value diamonds. Rick, a seasoned expert in such deals, conducted a thorough examination. He asked all the right questions: where the diamonds came from, how they were acquired, and even requested proof of purchase. The seller provided convincing responses and produced what looked like legitimate receipts. Confident in the deal, Rick bought the diamonds for over $40,000. However, just a few days later, the police arrived at the pawn shop with grim news. The diamonds had been reported stolen. The legitimate-looking receipts and convincing story were part of an elaborate scam. The police confiscated the diamonds and returned them to their rightful owner, leaving Rick and the pawn shop out a staggering $40,000. Rick later reflected on the incident as one of the most costly mistakes in the shop's history, a harsh reminder of the risks involved in high-stakes pawnbroking.
Buy them without calling somebody.
You just bought those?
Yes, I did.
But Rick's encounters with stolen goods didn't end there. Another unforgettable episode involved a man named Ryan, who strolled into the gold and silver pawn shop with a rare and historically significant item, a shekel of Tyre. This silver coin, minted between 130 BC and 79 AD in Lebanon, carried immense historical value. What made it even more intriguing was Ryan's claim that this particular shekel might have been one of the 30 pieces of silver paid to Judas Iscariot for betraying Jesus Christ, as recounted in the Bible. Despite the difficulty in verifying such an extraordinary claim, the coin's potential worth was too alluring for Rick to ignore. He decided to take a chance and purchased the shekel of Tyre for $1,600, believing that the coin's possible historical significance justified the price. However, not long after this intriguing transaction, a sheriff arrived at the pawn shop with troubling news. The coin had been stolen. Although Ryan wasn't the thief, it had somehow ended up in his possession. Luckily for Rick and the shop, they were allowed to keep the coin due to insurance payouts. But the ordeal didn't end there. Upon further inspection, Rick noticed that Ryan had cleaned the coin, which drastically reduced its value. Originally, the shekel of Tyre might have been worth about $200, but the cleaning process devalued it significantly, meaning Rick had overpaid by roughly $400.
The shekel of Tyre was a really common coin a couple thousand years ago in the Middle East.
This transaction, wrapped in a mix of historical fascination and financial miscalculation, added yet another chapter to the pawn shop's ongoing saga of dealing with stolen goods. However, not all of the drama surrounding the gold and silver pawn shop happened outside its walls. Some of the most costly mistakes occurred within the shop itself, often with Chumley at the center of the action. At the gold and silver pawn shop, the back room is where the most valuable and delicate items are stored, requiring careful handling. But Chumley, known for his laid-back and sometimes careless demeanor, didn't always treat this responsibility with the seriousness it deserved. His casual attitude led to some expensive blunders that left the Harrisons frustrated. One of the most notorious incidents involved a $20,000 guitar that Chumley was supposed to store securely. Instead of placing the guitar in a safe position, he carelessly leaned it against a stand. As one might expect, the guitar eventually toppled over and shattered beyond repair. When the owner came back to retrieve their prized instrument, the shop was forced to pay $20,000 out of pocket to compensate for the damage. This incident wasn't just a financial blow, it also hurt the shop's reputation. Rick and the team were understandably upset, especially since they had repeatedly warned Chumlee about the importance of handling items with care. But Chumlee's playful nature often got the better of him.
You want to come show me what he bought?
Yeah, Chum, I got some more stuff out there that you'd probably like to
Chum,
see.
careful, he's a shark.
Security cameras frequently caught Chumlee goofing around with valuable items, much to Rick's dismay. Balancing Chumlee's entertainment value on the show with the practicalities of running a successful business became a constant struggle for Rick. Unfortunately, Chumlee's mishaps in the back room weren't isolated incidents. On more than one occasion, his lack of caution led to damaged goods. In one instance, he broke an antique vase while tossing a football around in the storage area. Another time, he knocked over a rare and valuable painting, causing irreparable damage. Each of these incidents forced the shop to absorb the financial loss and deal with disgruntled customers, adding to the challenges of managing both a successful pawn shop and a hit reality TV show. These backroom mishaps spotlighted a critical issue for the gold and silver pawn shop: trust. Customers came to the shop expecting their valuables to be treated with care and respect. When incidents like these occurred, it undermined that trust, potentially damaging the shop's reputation. If word spread that the shop couldn't be trusted with valuable items, it could severely impact their business. Despite these issues, Rick Harrison kept Chumlee on the team. The History Channel valued Chumlee's role on the show, and his antics, while often costly, also made for entertaining television. Rick understood that firing Chumlee could disrupt the dynamic that made Pawn Stars so popular. However, it also meant Rick had to find ways to minimize the damage Chumlee could cause.
Chum, you want to go write him up?
Yep. I'll meet you over here. Go over here and do some paperwork. Meet you right over there.
One particularly costly mistake involved a vintage motorcycle. Chumlee, curious and unsupervised, decided to take it for a spin around the back lot. Unfortunately, the bike, worth thousands of dollars, tipped over and sustained significant damage. The shop had to cover the repair costs, adding another chapter to Chumlee's growing list of backroom blunders. Rick's patience was frequently tested, but he knew that Chumlee's presence on the show was invaluable. Fans loved Chumlee's quirky personality and antics, even if they caused headaches for Rick and the team. As entertaining as Chumlee's backroom antics were, the gold and silver pawn shop faced even more significant challenges with its transactions, some of which involved costly mistakes and questionable dealings. One of the most controversial incidents revolved around a set of beautiful gold coins. The story began when Jennifer Beckman walked into the shop during filming, offering to sell some high-value gold coins. The deal appeared straightforward. She provided the coins. The shop paid over $10,000, and everyone seemed satisfied. But the situation was far from simple. Unbeknownst to Rick and his team, the coins were stolen property. Jennifer had taken the coins from her uncle, who soon discovered the theft and contacted the police. Once authorities became involved, Jennifer was arrested, and her uncle demanded the return of his coins. This situation quickly spiraled into a legal nightmare for the pawn shop. The biggest problem? The coins were gone. Rick had already decided to melt them down to extract their maximum value. a common practice in the pawn business, but a significant issue in this case. Typically, laws protect against the disposal of stolen property, but gold coins are exempt from such regulations. This exemption left the pawn shop in a tricky position. The uncle's claim that the coins were worth over $50,000 added another layer of complication. Rick and his team disputed this valuation, arguing that it was exaggerated. Nonetheless, the entire situation left them with a tarnished reputation and a hefty financial loss. The pawn shop couldn't return the coins, and the uncle's attempt to sue was unsuccessful due to the legal protections in place. Despite following legal procedures, the pawn shop ended up with serious egg on its face. Relationship with Rick. Chumley, a beloved figure on Pawn Stars, has always managed to maintain a great rapport with his colleagues, particularly with Rick Harrison. Their playful banter is a staple of the show, and one standout moment occurred when Chumley decided to have a bit of fun at Rick's expense. Knowing that Rick likes his coffee black, Chumley took the opportunity to pull a prank by adding 4 pumps of vanilla syrup to Rick's coffee. When Rick took a sip, his immediate reaction was both priceless and hilarious. He spat it out and exclaimed, "Chum, give me a cup of coffee. You know I want it black. You know how I like my coffee."
I'm not having hot flashes.
Maybe you're going through male menopause.
This prank was a perfect example of their fun dynamic and quickly became a fan favorite. The clip of this playful moment was shared on Chumley's candy store Instagram account, Chum's Candy, on May 24, 2024. In the video, viewers also get a glimpse of Chumley's remarkable transformation. After undergoing bariatric surgery, Chumley's appearance has noticeably changed. He's visibly slimmer and more energetic. His weight loss journey has not only transformed his physical appearance, but also his lifestyle. Bariatric surgery can be a significant step for those struggling with obesity, and Chumley's successful weight loss highlights his commitment to a healthier way of life. The procedure has enabled him to participate in more activities and maintain a more active lifestyle, a marked contrast to his previous heavier self on the show. Rick Harrison, too, is seen in the video looking upbeat and positive. It's refreshing to see him in good spirits, especially considering the personal challenges he's faced. Rick's journey has not been without its hurdles, including a lawsuit from his mother and various tense moments at the pawn shop. These issues revealed a more complex side of Rick, contrasting with his tough persona on television. And both Rick and Chumley have experienced their share of controversies and struggles, which are often magnified by fame. Chumley's past legal troubles, which shocked many fans, exposed a side of him that was unexpected. Similarly, Rick's legal battles and personal challenges have been surprising to many. However, it's heartening to see both individuals making positive changes in their lives. Chumley's weight loss and renewed focus on health, combined with Rick's positive demeanor, suggest a new chapter for both men. Chumley's commitment to his new lifestyle and his ongoing success reflect a promising future. With his improved appearance, thriving career, and strong friendships, he appears to be on a positive trajectory. While the shadows of past scandals may linger, Chumley's efforts to move forward and maintain his new lifestyle indicate he is dedicated to making the most of his second chance. Chumley's path through fame has been anything but ordinary, showcasing his ability to overcome challenges and reinvent himself. His journey began with his role on the popular reality show Pawn Stars, but his influence extended far beyond the pawn shop. He made notable appearances on other television programs such as American Restoration, where he showcased his knack for restoration, and high-profile talk shows including The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and Live with Kelly and Ryan. These appearances helped cement his status in popular culture and broadened his appeal beyond the pawn shop's walls. In 2022, Chumley's transformation became a major talking point, with his weight loss journey capturing significant media and fan attention.
Eventually, I just have to make sure that I control that, keep my portions small, go to the gym at least 3 to 4 days a week.
This personal achievement not only boosted his public image, but also provided a platform for him to launch his own line of merchandise. His merchandise line, featuring t-shirts adorned with his distinctive designs, became a hit among fans and added a profitable new stream to his income. Chumley's entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop with merchandise. Demonstrating his commitment to expanding his business horizons, he invested $115,000 to acquire half of Rick Harrison's shares in the pawn business. This investment highlighted his dedication to growing his business interests and solidified his role as a key player in the pawn shop's operations. Despite facing legal issues in 2016, Chumley's reputation among fans remained strong. His ongoing engagement with viewers and dedication to Pawn Stars helped him weather the storm and maintain his popularity. His resilience was further evident in 2019 when he sold his Las Vegas home for nearly $1.375 million. This sale marked a substantial increase from the $1.1 million he originally paid for the property in 2012. Chumlee also ventured into the music scene, particularly hip-hop, showcasing another side of his creative personality. His DJ performances at renowned venues like the Gold Spike Day Club in Las Vegas drew enthusiastic crowds and highlighted his versatility and passion for music. Chumlee's evolution from a reality TV star to a multifaceted entrepreneur illustrates his resilience and adaptability. Through savvy business ventures, strategic real estate investments, and a foray into music, he continues to adapt and thrive in the dynamic world of fame and fortune. His journey is a testament to his ability to turn challenges into opportunities and continually reinvent himself in the spotlight.